Hi Simmers,
Hey everyone!
welcome to Make 2. Today I want to show you a house I've built in my town of Sims Peaks. It's right next to the lighthouse over here on a premium lot. And as you can see from the outside, it's built from, well, it's got an interesting shape to it with two wings and then a big garden at the back. And my intention for this house was to design the perfect home where I myself would like me and my family to live. So let's take a look. As I said, from the outside, it's got two wings, and we'll show you those in a second. And at the back, there's no real furnishings or much. It's just left kind of natural with just some nice trees to go and wander through.
So your ideal house doesn't have a pool.
My ideal house would have a big pool, but that would need a bigger lot. So one of the problems with this build is I've tried to build it in such a way that I think would actually fit everything in a way that gives enough space around objects as I would like it in a real house. But this is Sims, so there are obviously constraints. So I think that in reality, this house would not take up nearly as much space as a huge premium lot or like a teen idol mansion, but it takes up more as a sort of surface area than the teen idol mansion, just because I've tried to have everything a bit more spacious, which meant there's no room for a pool. So I think there's definitely room for improvement, but there'd be things that one would sacrifice. So let's take a look inside. Start off just quite a simple entryway with these are actually dressers either side. I just think this style just is very simple, and I think it's a nice sort of entryway just for keeping your keys or any other bits and pieces. You can see there's a cat post here because there's a cat in this house. To one side, there is just a storage room made up of kitchen counters. I think these are modern. They're called modern, and it's got granite worktops. It's basically just meant as a wardrobe or a place where one would store coats or bags or a vacuum cleaner, that kind of thing. On the other side is a simple powder room. Again, in real life, it wouldn't be so big. It could be much smaller, but you have to have a minimum room size of 3 by 3. So I just tried to fill out the space a little bit with some of these. I think these are the Japanese countertops.
Yep.
If you come from that hallway, you're then into the main space. And I really like open plan living. I just think it's easy to talk to people wherever they are. If you can cook and hear the TV or talk to people who are at the dining table. So that's what I aim to do here. As you can see, there's a kitchen here with quite big wraparound. Nothing too special, but you can see I've got the sink and the countertop, the draining area, built out to be not quite an island, but to give this sort of four-sided shape to the kitchen. And that's to give space people to walk through, but also then allows it to open up to the rest of the room. You can see they have quite a few pets, this family.
Yeah.
So they have an owl, and they have some fish, some tropical fish.
So the owl is from the Magic Quest. I think they're really pretty.
Yeah, and I think the stand's really pretty.
Yeah.
That takes us to the dining table. So you have kitchen, then dining table. And if you're like me, well, you keep things decorated all year because you're too lazy to take decorations down. So it's just having a dining table that takes 6 chairs with enough space to walk around takes up a lot of room in Sims. I think you have to have an 8 wide lounge area, an 8 wide area in order to have that space. So that's what I've done here. A couple of bookcases, and then over here you get to the lounge portion with just a nice sofa. I do like an L-shaped sofa so you can put your feet up.
Yeah.
There's a chair. I could maybe put a second chair in, a fancy lamp in the corner, and then a really big TV. So the benefit of this is if you're at the table and maybe just having breakfast or by yourself, you can sit at this chair by the menorah and you can watch the TV. If you're on the sofa, you can watch the TV, and if you're cooking and want some company, you can put on the TV. So it's all very nicely spaced if you're a bit of a TV fan. Going over to this wing, there's 2 parts to this wing. One is over here, it's the guest bedroom, So relatively small room, just enough space to walk around. And then here they have an ensuite bathroom with, again, it's a pretty big bathroom. So there's enough space for more countertops. You can use this for storage or, for towels and linens, that kind of thing in here.
I really like this setup with the counters. It's really pretty with, that corner counter there and, yeah, the sort of wraparound look of it.
Yeah, again, it's the Japanese countertops, and that particular corner unit comes with that vase with those incense sticks or bamboo shafts or flowers in it. And I think that does look really pretty. And I've just put a flower and a lamp there just to set it off and give a bit more texture to it. Now the final room on this wing is the office. And here you can see a couple who live here busily working away at their computers. And these 3-desk wide vintage style computers, it looks like the computers from the 80s. I think they come for quite a lot of social points.
Yeah, they originally came with the Scandinavian house, maybe. But either way, if you buy them by themselves, they do cost, maybe 30 or 40 social points.
Yeah. And then they each have a bookcase at the end of the room. The lady has a very pristine, modern bookcase, and the gentleman has one with all his toys on because he's a kid at heart. Not that that's at all like me. Now, the idea here was to have this very, very big window, and there are big windows all along this side of the property. Now, there isn't a big view here, but the hope was this would be a pretty view over the ocean, which is actually on the far side of that wall. So now, if we go back through the main living area, we get to this sort of a fake corridor. You can't create corridors, they're only too wide, and I wanted to have this open plan sense, but I also wanted to have, this is the master wing here, I wanted to have that separate enough and isolated enough that you weren't feeling that the master bedroom went straight onto the kitchen and dining room.
Yeah, I really like that you've got, you sort of built your own hallway with the counter cupboard sides on the right here. So this is only 2 blocks across?
Yeah, that's 2 blocks across.
Even better,
yeah.
Because you know how the game only lets you have, like, the skinniest room you can make is 3 across.
Yeah, it feels like there should be more one can do with this kind of technique, but I haven't explored it very much. And as you can see here, I had to extend and add this little sort of airlock kind of room with 2 doors, just so I could have the door into the main room. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to fit the bedroom, have all the doors in the right place because of you're restricted with this this 2 wide corridor from the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So this wing has these really nice, I think, Arab-esque style doors.
I like that the master bedroom is far away from the guest bedroom for more, why do you need your guests to be, like, right next to you?
Yeah, the whole design is you have your living area in the middle, your work area to one side, so your work area is far away from your bedroom, and that's where the guests are, and the guests are far away from where you have to stay as well. So everyone has their privacy. Quite a simple master bedroom. Again, there's hints here of both Japanese furniture you get with the property, more use of these countertops, including these corner units with the vases, and a sort of Moroccan-style lamp over by one of the sides, the bedside tables. And again, you can see these really big social point windows to give that nice vista out over the ocean. And here, just to say, there's some books, a sofa, and these are, I think this is a magical
magic stack of books.
Yeah. And here we actually have 2 doors coming off their room. First is to a walk-in wardrobe, similar to the one or very similar to the one at the front of the property, the entranceway. And over here you have the master ensuite bathroom. Now this, I had a bit more space than normal, just a single toilet, but double basins, double shower, which are basically it's just an extra large shower rather than 2 individual showers, but this is the best way that I could approximate it. So sort of this wet room flush to the floor shower, which I think is really stylish. And then at the end, standalone bath, and even space around it, and then there's just little decoration. So there's just 2 more rooms I want to show you. If you go back to the kitchen, there's a door here, and it looks like it's actually a door to the, you may think it's a door into the walk-in wardrobe, but actually it's a door to yet more storage, which I think would be, you know, a linen room, a laundry room, a utility room.
Or a pantry.
Or a pantry, yeah. And that takes you through here into the garage.
Or a garage, as Americans say.
Yes, either way is right, depending where you're from. So you can't get a garage with garage doors, but I've tried to get with a sense of, you know, concrete and outside, had these big open doorways to approximate a garage door. And this is just where the family throws all their clutter. There are old posters, an old TV that no one uses anymore. There's a video camera that's facing the wrong way because it's just left over there. A beaten up old chair, a guitar that someone used to play. And you can also do hoppers in here. You can use this beaten up old TV with the exercise bike for exercise. So it's kind of a mix of exercise, dumping ground, like many of our garages.
And a special refrigerator, freezer.
Oh yeah, and then just a small freezer outside for all those big bits of meat you get at Costco that you don't know where to put them. So it's, for a 2-bedroom property, it is actually really big. It takes up most of the floor space, as I said, of this premium lot. But I think it does give a sense of space and airiness. And I think this is one of the properties I'd most like to live in Sims Peaks.
Cool. I like it too.
Well, I'd love to know what you think, so please let me know in the comments below. Do you think it's too big? Is it just right? Should I try and fit a pool in somewhere at the expense of greenery? Do let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to our channel because more videos are coming soon.
Thanks for watching.